The pink hair at the end. Very. Oh, look at that outfit.
Yes. Hi. I wanted to know if there's, because you're releasing high school and hey, I'm just like you, like fairly close and it's about like the same thing. Is there like a correlation between the songs and the book, and if like we can pinpoint a song with a part of the book?
If you take LSD, notice it. We do in the book reference the songs that we wrote in high school, and you will be able to definitely hear lyrics and songs on the album that we do talk about in the book, and there is, they are definitely like closely linked. And the audio book, for people that we read the audio book, of course, in our own voice, but also I read it in a British accent. It was hard, and I slipped out a few times into something sort of Irish, but I think you're gonna like it. But you can hear a lot of the demos from high school on the audio version of the book. Yeah, there's like little audio clips of us talking, and actually you'll hear the very first song that we ever wrote, well I wrote, and we actually found the original recording. It's called Tegan Didn't Go to School Today, and it's strong actually. I mean, it's a little goofy, like the messaging is the lyrics are a little goofy, but it really gets in your brain. It's got some strong earworms. But yeah, so the audiobook is like, we tried to make all the different elements of this, like the book and the album feel really original, like whichever one you get, or if you get all of them, no pressure. I think they all sort of like have their own thing.
Hi. I'm Jahaira. I'm from Peru. I've been following you guys for 11 years, and I wanted to ask you if either you feel like a cherry pie or like a nice
Physically, or are you offering us food? Is this a reference to the art that Emmy Story made? Oh. She was married to her and didn't pick up on that. Incredibly detail-oriented I am. I actually have it framed in my house. It's a great piece of art. You know what's funny is I don't like cherry pie or ice cream. Yeah. I don't like cooked fruit. Fun fact about me. Yeah, it's gross. Breaking news, Tegan got allergies in the fruit. And I'm lactose intolerant if you're taking notes. Me too. Tegan and I were really meant to be together. I'm also lactose intolerant. Tegan really stole my thunder there, and he really jumped on that lactose train, and I was like, I'll just stay over here pretending to like lactose. Do you like cherry pie? I do like cherry pie, so cherry pie it is. Thank you for the question. Thanks for being with us upstairs.
We have time for 2 more questions. Okay.
It gives me so much pressure, but don't forget you can ask a question when you come up and say hi.
That's some people are like, oh, well, fuck it.
Yeah.
Just wait. You, Sara, with all your badges.
Yes.
Super Close Society.
Yeah.
We have a cult, and you can join it. It's online. This is one of our favorite members.
The drummer on this record is Carla. Azar or Azar?
I think you say it Azar. Maybe. Azar, yeah.
Azar.
Yeah, Azar.
I was curious if you connected with her through, is it Gigi? Or the lighting director?
No.
Because they both were with Jack White on some of his tours.
Yeah, it's a great question. So the whole team on the record was female. The woman who mixed the record, mastered the record, produced the record, the engineer, and the musicians, which is our first time working with all these women, or with all women. It was incredible. Carla actually came to us. I wrote a friend of mine, and I said that we really, really, really wanted a female drummer for the record. And he texted, you need to hire Carla Azar. And I was like, do you know her? And he said, no, I just saw her play with Jack White, and she's fucking badass, and she's in a band called Autolux. And I was like, oh, I know Autolux. So she was great. You tell yourself that anyone would want to work with us, right? So we wrote her, and then she I never tell myself that. You tell yourself that? Yeah, why not? We're fun. I mean, schedule's pending. I mean, I don't know. I could schedule's pending. Whatever, I don't know, you guys. Schedule's pending. something. They couldn't do it, you know? It was just they were busy. Even if someone just doesn't answer me, I just think to myself, they're busy. That's why they didn't respond to my direct message on Twitter. It doesn't matter. Who cares? It's fun. Look at all you broken people. There's more people out there. Don't worry about it. Don't sweat this stuff anyway. I'm gonna write a new book. It's just all positive affirmations. So I wrote to Carla and we asked if she was interested. Some sort of thing like that happened, and she wrote back and said, "I gotta hear the music first," which made me fucking love her all. And I was like, okay. And then we had a very funny, not every deep. We don't need the. Sorry. Then we had a funny conference call with her, and then she said she was gonna listen to the music. She wasn't even sold after she talked to us, if you can believe it. And then she just wrote and said I would be honored, and she came up, and she's just unbelievably badass, and she's working on a new Auto Lux record right now. So. Yeah, she's incredible.
Okay, this is the last question,
Oh boy.
and
A lot of
it
pressure.
better be good. No pressure. Just kidding, it's jokes. Okay,
I love you.
yeah,
You're not.
it's fine. You all the way in the back, stretching up, yes, you,
Hello, firstly, thank you for sharing. My last question is, so you speak to a lot of insecurity and self-loathing in your book. So what's something that helps you cope and wrestle with these and become like the confident, outspoken woman that you are today?
Great question.
Oh, that was
I think, will Sarah have an answer that lives up to that question? Without a doubt. I think being in this band with Tegan, playing music, and having that sense that we were, that we had purpose and that we had something to sort of drive toward in our future certainly helped give me that boost that I needed at the time. But I mean, that all goes without saying, like it really did give me strength. But one thing I want to be really clear about, I know I am talking a lot about my own shame and insecurity and self-loathing, but I don't want to downplay how significant it was for me to have the relationships that I did have in high school. I write about Naomi, who was my best friend and first girlfriend. It was remarkable for me to go back, and however much I might have been afraid or hating myself, I was loved by her. Like, she loved me and I loved her, and we shared this intimacy and this kind of just curiosity in each other. And it wasn't just about sex. I mean, we make these kind of desires and these fantasies and these identities into just purely an act of teenage lust or whatever. But like, the truth is that mostly what I remembered about that relationship was the just hundreds of notes that we wrote to each other, and just infinite number of hours we spent on the phone, and like Tegan said, just like looking at each other. And when I remembered that, like when I went back to that kind of like that first experience, I know so many people who went through high school, even college, without any love, without ever being able to meet someone or connect with someone on that level. I don't know how I would have survived without having that. I needed that to balance how just absolutely terrified I was, and I'm so grateful for that relationship. However difficult it was, and even though it was in secret, man, I just liked going back and realizing like I think that did get me through that, was having someone love me, even though I felt very unlovable. And in some ways, I'm gonna tie this in, and I swear I mean it. All of you have done that for us our entire career. It is remarkable to us that we make things and you like them and you listen to them, and you get the names of things tattooed on your bodies, and you write to us on social media, and you come to our shows. It reminds us again and again that we are loved, and that there are people in the world who that care about this kind of stuff and want to have these kinds of conversations. Thank you for letting us have this community with you for so many years. We really appreciate it. Thank you. But I don't like to drop the mic because I'm Canadian, so it feels like it's going to break it, so I'm going to definitely put it down.
Well, Tegan, Sara, I'm going to use your full regular name, not TTs and Sarah's and all that stuff, but I am so proud of you guys. I love this book. I think you guys are all going to love this book, and you're going to just respond and connect with it, and I think you guys are doing such wonderful amazing work that's making people feel not alone in a world that is really crummy, especially right now. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for being here with us, and I also just want to say, I know it's impossible, especially because of how you've responded, but if you don't or haven't read Phoebe's books, you really should. They're both phenomenal. She's so funny, and she's just such a kind and generous